These intense waves are pushing large rocks onto the road as well. Please be careful near any bodies of water as we still have high wind advisories, and there could be dangerous conditions, city officials added. Santa Cruz County tweeted pictures Thursday morning of the damage caused by the storm, which showed a chunk of one pier having fallen into the ocean. The storm has caused significant damage throughout the county and along the coast, including heavy damage to piers in Capitola and Seacliff. High tide and large surf is a dangerous combination. Avoid the coast. In Capitola, high tides and massive waves inundated businesses with water, prompting officials to evacuate thousands of residents. Police Chief Andy Daly said during a press conference that the flooding was triggered by a 5.6-foot high tide combined with a swell and rain runoff from the storm. Businesses sustained significant damage down in the village, he said. Videos of the scene show torrents of water surging into seaside homes and businesses that had been boarded up in advance of the storm. Onlookers along Cliff Drive gasped and pointed at the wreckage below. The pier, broken in two, and the small, now damaged restaurants along the beach, including Zelda's, with windows boarded with wood. Kevin Bond, 21, and Austin Solve, 19, know the area well. They live in the mountains nearby and visit the town frequently.
It's an image that's getting national attention. The Capitola Pier split by high surf. Just some of the devastating damage done to the popular Capitola Wharf in Santa Cruz County. Businesses facing the ocean taking the brunt of the damage. The high surf tearing up buildings and other property. Mary McKittrick has owned 2 units in this building for 10 years and says she's never seen conditions this bad.
We had the first big wave come over the wall and come into our garage and bring debris underneath the cars and dump about 6 inches of sand in the driveway here.
Capitola City Manager Jamie Goldstein says the worst began with high tide at 8:30 Thursday morning.
What we saw at that point was water coming out of the banks of Soquel Creek and inundating people's homes, inundating businesses in the Capitola village.
The village streets filled with debris and sand the crews have been working tirelessly to clean. Almost all of the businesses shut down. The wharf closed to the public who came down in droves to see the damages. But Capitola wasn't the only area devastated. Take a look at the world-famous cement ship in Aptos that's been sunken into the sea ground for decades. A majority of the pier that once led up to it disintegrated. High waves and damage also shut down parts of the Santa Cruz Wharf. That's where we met Mark Zevino. He'd been staying at a hotel along the wharf after being evacuated from his home along the San Lorenzo River ahead of the atmospheric river. A longtime Santa Cruz County resident, he says it's been decades since he's seen these type of conditions.
This has been very, very bad. 82, I think, was worse, but I don't think we're done either.
City of Santa Cruz officials say they continue to prepare for the worst.
It's taking less and less rainfall to create problems because the soils are so saturated.
Back in Capitola, where the damage is being assessed, the small city will work to continue being a beloved destination.
We have plans at this point to renovate the wharf, and that we'll be able to move forward in the relatively near term versus starting from ground zero.